My adjournment is to the Attorney-General, and in making this adjournment tonight, I rise to speak on the Victorian Government's response to the recommendation of the Legislative Assembly Legal and Social Issues Committee inquiry into anti-vilification protections. In Victoria, equality is not negotiable, nor should it be. Vilification is behaviour that incites and encourages hatred, serious contempt or ridicule because of a person's race or religion. It can be against a person or a group of people. And we saw it here recently on the steps of Parliament, where bigots marched and spouted their hate. That is why I'm proud that in response to recommendation 24 of the report, the Andrews Labor government introduced the Summary Offences Amendment, Nazi Symbol Prohibition Act 2022, to ban the public displays of Nazi symbols. There is no place in Victoria for this glorification of hateful and bigoted ideology of the Nazis. President, I note that the Victorian government has responded to the report's recommendations. I am proud that the Andrews Labor government supports in principle 34 of the report's 36 recommendations. I understand that our government is now getting on with the work, planning the best way to make the changes and implement what our community needs. We will of course carefully consider human rights. We will consider not just what is popular, but what is right. And it will need to be consulted from the Victorian community. And I want to say that I fully support the Premier Daniel Andrews' comments about getting this done right. And I note the Attorney-General has set a timeline for the new legislation. I commend her work. I'll be doing my part, adding a survey on my website which you can visit to have your say on the issue, and the government will consult with the community groups. President, I note the interest of Mayor Jamie Closaris and the Stonington City Council in my community of Southern Metro have on strengthening anti-vilification laws. I look forward to working collaboratively with Mayor Closaris and her team on these important laws. That's why the action I seek is for the Attorney-General to consider Mayor Closaris and Stonington Council's views on the anti-vilification laws. President, we know that this is important work, and my community knows that it must be done properly. We only get one shot to make it right. I proudly represent the largest Jewish population in Australia, and I look forward to hearing, listening and working with them on the development of these laws.